China says the exit ban placed on the Wells Fargo executive is part of a criminal investigation. And separately, the U.S. Embassy in Beijing has confirmed to CNN that an employee working for the Commerce Department has also been blocked from leaving the country. And both these incidents are heightening concerns about visiting and doing business in the world's second largest economy. On Monday, China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs addressed the Wells Fargo case in its daily briefing. A spokesperson said this, quote, Ms. Mao Chenyue is involved in a criminal case being handled by Chinese authorities who have lawfully imposed exit restrictions on her. According to Chinese law, the case is under investigation and Ms. Mao is temporarily unable to leave the country and is obligated to cooperate with the investigation. Now, the details of the criminal case are not clear. Now, this is what we know about Mao Chenyue. She was born in Shanghai and based in Atlanta. And according to her LinkedIn profile, she's been employed by Wells Fargo since 2012, and she leads Wells Fargo's international factoring business. And she was recently elected to be the chairperson of a global network called Factors Chain International. Now, in a statement, Wells Fargo tells CNN this: we are closely tracking the situation and working through the appropriate channels so our employee can return to the United States as soon as possible. Now, since the exit ban, Wells Fargo has suspended all travel to China. We are also following the case of a U.S. Commerce Department employee blocked from leaving China. And according to the Washington Post, this Chinese-American man works in the department's Patent and Trademark Office. He was visiting family in China several months ago when he failed to disclose on his visa application that he worked for the U.S. government. Now, in a statement to CNN, the U.S. Embassy in China says this, that, quote, we can confirm that a U.S. Patent and Trademark Office employee, while traveling to China in a personal capacity, was made subject to an exit ban in China. We are tracking this case very closely and are engaged with Chinese officials to resolve the situation as quickly as possible. Now, these incidents are amplifying concerns about the risks of visiting China. And international security experts are urging American companies to closely vet all employees before they travel. Dale Bucker is the CEO of Global Guardian. He tells CNN this, quote, those with government ties, dual nationality, or involvement in sensitive industries like defense or advanced technology should not travel to China, including Hong Kong and Macau. Now, the State Department has a level 2 travel advisory for China, saying that Americans should, quote, exercise increased caution when traveling to China due to arbitrary enforcement of local laws, including in relation to exit bans. Kristie Lu Stout, CNN, Hong Kong.